Hi guys, Melissa Johnson, independent Scentsy consultant, back with you again today. And I do have a little haul I was going to share with you. And then I have some news and just some updates. So I just wanted to open this up really quick. Pretty sure I know what it is. Yeah. So I ordered some car bars. Because it was like the end of the month and I was like so close to making a goal. So I was just like, I need these for business supplies anyway. I only have one left. And so I just put in an order for this so I could hit my personal goal. So I ordered the 6-pack of car bars. And I like to use these as like, you know, when you're having parties, well, in my own car, but when you do like parties, I like to do like a giveaway at the party. Sometimes like my Facebook page, like I'll do a giveaway. And I like to use these like for customers who, you know, like really, you know, like I kind of like to up my giveaways, you know, like for the most part, I'll do like, oh, thank you for shopping with me, you know, like here's a scent circle, because I can mail those really cost effectively, but I kind of like to do like package mailers for people who really go like all out, and I like to do more special things. So like I'll do like travel tins just because I think those are fun because nobody ever really thinks about those. Sometimes I'll do like a room spray like in a mailer. Sometimes I'll do well, car bars. Sometimes I'll do like a hand cream. Just like smaller things you can put like in a padded envelope. Sometimes a box. I mean, it really depends. But for the most part, like these are like one of my favorite things. You can, you might be able to get away with mailing these, but like in a regular, these are more like, I don't know, I tend to save these for, you know, like I said, like giveaways or a little more special things. But I got aloe butter and cucumber because I feel like that's a pretty popular scent that most people love. I got my personal favorite, Bonfire Beach, which I might actually put this one in my car because I gave the last couple I've had, I gave them away. Amazon Rain, which is always one of Dale's favorites, and I feel like that's a pretty popular scent that most people love. Blue Grotto, which I find like is a pretty, like most people love Blue Grotto. And then I got Johnny Appleseed because I feel like that's a pretty, you know, generic scent. Most people like that kind of thing. And then I also got Sea Salt and Avocado. I love to give this like sea salt and avocado, prickly pear and agave, Amazon Rain, like Bonfire Beach, the things that people don't, you know, most people go watermelon tangerine. I know what that's gonna smell like. Blue Grotto is like another one that people might be like, well, I don't know what that might, you know what I mean? So they're not as adventurous to try them because, you know, they're not exactly sure. Especially like sea salt and avocado. It sounds like the scary scent, but oh, I love that one, you guys. That's one of my all-time favorites. I think it smells very fresh, very clean, very like I get like a soft, which I haven't melted the wax. I've only used the body care and stuff like that. But I feel like in the body wash and stuff, it's got almost in the body cream and stuff, which I think we got rid of sea salt and avocado except the body wash. Didn't we get rid of the body cream and stuff in this, which makes me sad that more people didn't try this because I feel like it has like a light orange scent to it, which I don't know what the scent notes are, but I think it's like so fresh, so clean, and a little citrus from well, you know, avocado is a fruit. It's got like a pit, like a fruit, like a peach. It's like a stone fruit. So it's got a pit in it, and it just smells very clean, very green. So I love this one. I love to give it away and have people try it and be like, oh, hey, I think I do kind of like that. Something that they probably wouldn't ever venture out and try. But when you give them like something like that, they're like, oh my gosh, like I might need to get some of that. So that's what I like to do. So that's my little haul. I also cashed out a party, which I cashed that out on May the 4th, when the Star Wars stuff came out. I don't know if we broke the internet, you guys, because all I was in there for was the wax. Like, I'm just not like a huge like Star Wars fan personally, but I love like the Mandalorian wax. So, and I've never watched The Mandalorian, so like I have no idea. I asked my son, he was watching The Mandalorian and he liked it. And I asked him if he wanted like R2-D2 or the Baby Yoda or anything, and he wasn't really interested. He's like, oh, he'll be 18 here in a few days. So he was just like, not really. So I'm like, okay, saves me money. So all I got was the wax, but I could not get into like I was in the queue, and then it just kept saying like, kind of like the whole Stitch thing, like broken link, or it would spin and spin and spin. So I was like, okay, I'm just here for wax. I can add this to my Scentsy club if it does happen to sell out. So I jumped out and went back in later that night, and I think yesterday I was looking, and that wax is still there. But on the 4th, later that evening, I went in and I got my 6-pack of licensed bars. It's got the Light Force and the Dark Force. I was tempted to get the Mandalorian too. I might have got one bar when I cashed out my party, but I thought, oh, you know, like my party's kind of where I want it to be, so I'm just gonna cash it out. And so I've got some Scentsy consultant store stuff coming in that box. I've got some free half price. So I cashed out that party, and you know, I was gonna buy the Star Wars stuff, which you can't use as rewards anyway. So I cashed out my party, so that has not shipped yet, which is fine. But I'm kind of anxious for like the bubble mailers. Like I got all 3 different kinds of like Scentsy bubble mailers, so I'm kind of excited to see what they all, well, I know what the one kind looks like because one of my uplines sent me something in a bubble mailer, and it was cute, and I was like, oh, I need to get some of those because it's probably, if not cheaper than Walmart, it's cuter, and it's probably about the same price. I find Scentsy's, the consultant store that they do for us, is pretty reasonable. I'm pretty happy with like everything, so I should be getting that soon. They should ship that, I would think, maybe Monday. My club order is processing, my Scentsy club, and that should be coming soon. It's got my whiff box and stuff. I'm like so excited. Plus it's got some waxes and things that I throw in there, my half price items, so that should be shipping out. Plus I wanted to tell you guys, I hate doing these videos like where I'm like, hey, guess what's coming out, and I go through it because everybody does them, and when you see one, you've seen them all, so you kind of know like what's coming from someone else having done it already. But I thought, well, I'm here, I might as well just talk about the whole summer collection that's coming. Just go through it I'm gonna post this to my Facebook. And so I figure like my Facebook people might like to know, you know, even if the YouTube people are bored, I'm sorry. But in the summer collection, this mini warmer is coming out. I expect this to sell out because at Valentine's Day, the magenta glitter warmer sold out like super fast. And luckily I got one of those and I love it. It is a little pokey, like the glitter gets a little pokey, but I love it so much. And this is one of my favorite colors. I think they call this teal, and maybe it's darker in real life, but on the picture it looks kind of turquoise. But I don't know, maybe it's darker. I mean, the magenta one I think was a little bit darker. And then we've got the 4 wax bars that I'm super excited about. The blue agave and melon. We've got mandarin and mango nectar, Fiji flower, and coconut daiquiri. I'm like super excited about the wax bars. Those are gonna come out in scent circles. I think the pods are coming out in these 3, but not the coconut, which is interesting. But I think maybe because they have Pina Colada Cha-Cha, they just decided not to do the coconut one in a pod. So that makes sense. And then the 3-pack of oils, I have to get that. I'm like super excited about that. So far, all the things I'm showing you, I'm getting. I have another picture of the warmer. I still think it looks like turquoise, but I mean, maybe it's darker in real life. But this warmer, it's just like, it reminds me of the pink cast warmer, but it has palm fronds on it instead. So I think that's really cute. So if you didn't get like the warmer of the month, that cast pink one with like the 3 different inserts, here's your chance to get the palm frond one. And then my daughter and I both want this. It's got a 40-watt Edison bulb in it. And I love, you guys, like I kind of want the Happy Henna warmer. I haven't gotten it yet just because they don't really have a lot of purple. So I was like, well, I'm struggling with, do I need that? Because, you know, I collect like the Thai Buddha stuff just because I find it all, I love Zen. I love things that are peaceful. I love their philosophies and things. So I really, really want this. My daughter loves pink. And she kind of likes all that like henna stuff, which I would love to get a henna tattoo. I think that's super cool. But I would love to visit like India and Asia, you know, like, I don't know, Thailand and I don't know. But anyways, my daughter and I both want that. So that's going to cost me some money. But I got my Scentsy pay, so saving my Scentsy pay. And then the 3-pack of these buddy clips, you guys, although you have to buy them in the 3-pack for $45, which is kind of a little disappointing, but I got to thinking, I might give like the pineapple and the berry away as a gift. I want that little avocado so bad, and I don't know why, but I think that little avocado is so stinking cute, and it's in one of my favorite scents, sea salt and avocado. I think, what is the berry one? Oh, black raspberry vanilla. So he does kind of look like a black raspberry. Yeah, I could see that, black raspberry. And then the pineapple, I think, is Pina Colada Cha-Cha. So those are super cute. I just think they're super cute. And then there's another picture of the palm frond warmer. I forget what it's called. And then there's that mason jar. I'm pretty sure that's gonna sell out, you guys. So if you want that, jump on that. I know I'm getting 2, one for me and one for my daughter. At Christmas time when they had like a mason jar one, it sold out really fast too. And with that 40-watt bulb, pretty sure it was gonna sell out. But here's like the pods. So you can see it comes in blue agave and melon. Oops. Another picture of the mason jar warmer. Oh, and then we're getting the, you know, those clean bundles, which these always sell like hotcakes too. So if you're interested in this, jump on it because it's in the mandarin and mango nectar. So I'm gonna try to get this for myself because I always miss out. Like I missed out on cider mill. I missed out on snowy spruce because I was like, well, you know, I hadn't tried this stuff yet. So I was like, well, do I need that? And then by the time I'm like, yeah, I want that, it was gone. Just another picture of the flyer. So here's a picture of that like palm frond warmer not lit up. So you can see how it's like the cast pink and it's got that opalescent outside. I love that. And then I guess in this picture, that mini warmer does look a little more teal. So maybe it really is a true teal. My daughter, I love colors, like, and I love art. And when I was a little girl, I practically worshiped my, so to speak, my little box of Crayola crayons. And I loved color and I loved the names of my colors of my crayons. And when I hated sharpening them because I felt like it ruined them. So then I'd always want a new box of crayons. How stupid. But yeah, so like I'm really sensitive to like when colors aren't named right. Did you guys ever watch Seinfeld and like the soup Nazi? Which is kind of, I hate Seinfeld, but that was a funny episode, I have to say. With the soup Nazi, he's like, no soup for you. So like, that one was actually funny. So my daughter, in reference to that Seinfeld episode, she like calls me like the color Nazi, which it sounds terrible to joke about, but she's referencing the Seinfeld episode. So I get like really bitter when people don't name colors right. So like this is definitely turquoise. Well, like the blue grotto. Yeah, that's turquoise. That's turquoise. So like, and I guess next to that, it does look more teal, so I don't know. Anyways, oh, that was a rant about nothing. Sorry, but here's like the 2 warmers, the mini warmer and the wax bars. And then the laundry. So they're doing the laundry bundle, and you get a liquid laundry soap and 2 of the small washer whiffs in a bundle, and it comes in that Fiji flower scent, and I really, really, really want to try that. Even though my OCD hates that you can't get dryer discs in Fiji flower or the scent soft, my OCD totally hates that, but I still want to try it. So we'll see if I can get that. And then you guys, I'm obsessed with body care. So in the Scentsy soap, you get the coconut daiquiri, the blue agave and melon. In the hand soap, it comes in both scents. In the body scrub, it comes in both scents. But the shave cream, is that what it says? Oh, shave soap. So like that shave soap only comes in the blue agave and melon. So I really want to try that. But I feel like that's a pretty, like kind of like blue grotto, that's a pretty neutral man scent. Ooh. Blue agave and melon. Do you sometimes feel like Scentsy tests you to see how much you like something, and they might replace like maybe how they don't replace? I should have, when I cashed out my party, got all my prickly pear and agave stuff. They make me nervous that they're gonna get rid of my prickly pear and agave, because people are always afraid, like, I don't know what that smells like, so then they don't get it. But melon, I feel like people would get that, and then blue agave. Oh. Anyways, so you get the scrubs in the 2 cents, you get the hand soaps in the 2 cents, you get the soaks in the 2 cents, but the shave soap you only get in blue agave and melon, and of course I want all of those. And then they have these bracelets, you guys. So there's blue agave and melon, which is like blue and white, and then they've got the coconut, what is that one called? Coconut margarita? No, coconut daiquiri. Coconut daiquiri in the yellow butterfly. But these are already scented, and I feel like if those are made out of porcelain, like the warmers, you could keep putting like the summer oils, you know, when they lose their scent. Well, your cords might run out too. But if your cords don't break, which I don't know, you might be able to string your own and save that, which it might be, I don't know, you guys, but I feel like you could re-scent those when they run out of scent. I think those are super cute, and I want both of them. And there's another picture of the buddy clips. Oh my god, look at the little avocado. Oh, I want the avocado so bad. I don't know why I find it so stinking cute, but I do. That has my name all over it. And another picture of the warmer. And then there's those, is it coconut daiquiri? Life can be coconuts. Pretty sure it's coconut daiquiri, but there's like that yellow. Oops. Oh my goodness, Melissa. Another picture of the dish soap and the counter clean and the mandarin and marguerite. Mandarin and mango nectar. And then the beach mode, it looks like these are, oh gosh, I can't read it. Sandal something, totally tropical. Bikini martini. Is it sandal sunset maybe? Oh, those are so cool. I want those so bad. And then there's the sugar scrub in the blue agave and melon. I love our sugar scrubs. The shave soap, that only comes in the blue agave and melon, not the coconut daiquiri. There's like the blue, and you can see how it's got like that little star charm on it. So it's got that little star charm, and you can, oops. Come on, Melissa. You can see how it says Scentsy on the bottom. I feel like if that string wears out, you could, which I don't know, it might even be, I feel like if it's just a thin string, you know how we used to go to like Cedar Point and you would get those, and once you tie them on, when they break, then your wish comes true kind of thing. So I feel like that's kind of the same principle. So if they do tend to break, I feel like you could restring your own if you're creative. There's like the blue agave and melon in the Scentsy soak. And then there's the blue agave and melon butterfly bracelet. Yeah, coconut daiquiri and the sugar scrub. Oh, look at that. The flamingo is so cute. Love coconut everything, so I'm so excited. There's the hand soap. There's the mandarin and mango nectar in the pods. Oops. Oh my goodness, I keep doing that. And then like there's another look at, so it looks like the blue has the silver and the coconut daiquiri has the gold charm. That's cute. Like even friendship bracelets. Love that. There's the coconut daiquiri and the Scentsy soak. I want these, you guys. And then there's, so what's pictured here is one of each, but you actually get two of the washer whiffs in the Fiji flower when you do the laundry bundle. Well, not, you know what I mean, the laundry bundle that's coming in the summer stuff. But there's a blue agave and melon hand soap, the Fiji flower, the pods. Yeah, so that's all of those. So I plan to get like everything except the palm frond warmer because I'm just extra like that. Because like I love this stuff, you guys. I love Scentsy. So like I need those. I need like everything. We'll see. Good thing I've been saving up my money, right? So then I was gonna tell you really quick, so I'll be ordering that and that'll be coming. So all that stuff will be coming soon. And then I don't normally order vendor wax because before, like I had gotten my, like 10 years ago or so, my daughter had a party to sell, my daughter had a party and she had like, you know, it was like a fundraiser I was trying to do so that she could go with people to Europe. And so like I did a Scentsy party and oh, that was after, because I did another party and got before that even, because I know like all the party reward, or did she, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Details don't matter, but somehow right around that same time I had gotten my diffuser, which I was absolutely in love with, and then my daughter got into doTERRA, and then I got into doTERRA, and then got into barefoot oils and all that stuff. So I was like an oil fanatic at that time. So, and I hadn't, like, every once in a while I would see a vendor and I would be like, I need cinnamon bear. And it was always in the autumn when you would go to the vendors and you know, like August, September, and I would be like, I need cinnamon bear and cinnamon everything, because I'm obsessed with cinnamon. like red hot cinnamon. I'm obsessed with it. So I love apple, cinnamon, pumpkin, all that stuff. So those were just always the waxes that I got whenever I would do Scentsy. And then, so it's not like I personally knew Scentsy consultants. So I would just wait until I saw someone at like one of those fairs or whatever. And I had gotten my daughter like the Wellington duck. I think I'd seen him at a fair, and then like one of those vendor fairs in the summer. And she liked Pina Colada Cha-Cha, so I think I ordered that like at a vendor fair and got that. But you know, so in the meantime, like locally, I would do like Swan Creek, I would do their wax melts. And I would do like Goose Creek candles and Yankee candles. So like I was doing like wax melts like that. Mostly candles, but you know, but the Swan Creek, Swan Creek, I was doing like the wax melts, and I would do like the pine or like the apple cinnamon, baked apple pie kind of thing. So, that's what I was doing. Well, I've had that Bali warmer for a while too that I ordered. I think someone had a Scentsy party and I ordered it, and you know me and the Thai Buddhas, I collect them, so had to have the Bali warmer. So yeah, so what I've noticed is, now that's like a ceramic cup that's in that warmer, and I've noticed that was like at the time my only Scentsy actual warmer. And Rose, stop. So I've had like ceramic. She's just saying hi, guys. I'm sorry if it's sharp and it hurts your ears. She literally goes all day and you hardly ever hear her. Every once in a while she might talk to birds outside, and she's not that screechy loud. But because I'm on this and I don't know, she feels like she has to be a part of it, then she's that screechy loud, which she never does that, hardly ever. So I don't know why. She might seem like a noisy, annoying bird, but she's really not. She's actually pretty quiet for a conure. So sorry. But anyways, so what I've noticed is using vendor wax in that ceramic Scentsy cup, for the life of me, I can't get that clean. I've used, it's got like this stain, and I have used Counter Clean. I have used black raspberry vanilla wax. Like they say that cleans all your dishes and stuff. I still cannot get that vendor wax staining out. And it was the Swan Creek that I mostly used because it was at my local drugstore. Like they were selling it. So I used that all the time. And I have used Norwex, like in the Scentsy dish soap, trying to clean that. I, for the life of me, cannot clean that out. I've used my Pampered Chef's, you know, like those scrapers that are made out of plastic, but they're used for your stoneware. So I tried that, and I cannot get the staining off of that. And that's such an old warmer that they don't sell that cup anymore. I hate, because of that, I like Scentsy. It comes out. Like, it doesn't, like, do that to your warmers or your warmer dishes. So I really do hate doing, like, vendor wax, unless it's a candle. Just because of my experience was poor with what it does to your dishes and things. I think now that I have some glass Scentsy dishes, it wouldn't stain like it did that porcelain. I mean, the porcelain's just different. I don't know. And it's not glazed the same way. Like, this is years later, but it's not glazed in the same way that the new porcelain wax cups are from Scentsy. Like, they're really glazed. So I feel like vendor wax, which I would personally, if I do it, I would only do it in my glass dishes, like my In the Clouds warmer, my Marrakesh, because I feel like it wouldn't be able to do to glass what it does to porcelain, but these are so heavily glazed now. I feel like it probably wouldn't do the same thing, but that being said, and I blame Etta Harrison on YouTube. If you find her, I adore her to pieces. But she had gotten an, what is the company? Oh, wait a minute. L3 Waxy Wonders, maybe? I think it's L3 Waxy. I Googled it. The website is 13waxywonders.com if anyone's interested. Which personally, I've just been like, ooh, you know, like with Swan Creek and stuff, I'm like, I don't want to do vendor wax. Like I'm just so happy with Scentsy that I really didn't want to do vendor wax. But when Etta was showing this order that she had gotten, and it had like this suntan lotion scent to it, I was like, I'm obsessed with like banana boat sunscreen or Hawaiian Tropic. I'm like obsessed with that suntan lotion smell. And Perfectly Posh does like a face moisturizer, which I think Tula does too. Yeah, that one smells like suntan lotion too, I think. Which I had gotten that as a free gift from my Color Street lady. But the Tula, but the Perfectly Posh, it smells just like Banana Boat sunscreen, like their moisturizer. And I'm obsessed with that smell. So when she said that she got a wax that smelled like suntan lotion, and Scentsy doesn't have anything like that I've experienced, and I only joined at the end of August. So none of the stuff that we have right now or that I can get my hands on smells like suntan lotion. So I was like, I've got to go in there and see if I can find some. And so I did, you guys. I ordered, and I don't normally do this, and I'm only going to use my glass Scentsy warmers because I don't want it to stain any of my porcelain. I would be like sad. And who knows, maybe this is a different experience than the Swan Creek. But I'm gonna say, if you're gonna do vendor wax, which seems to be harder, Scentsy uses a very, very soft, I mean, they have such a great formula. They use soft food grade paraffin wax, so you can like if it's like if it's cold, you can stick it in the freezer, pop it out. You can use the corner of a clamshell, like Patricia Nose to Toes on YouTube has shown to get that out. Don't use a knife. use the corner of your clamshell and that'll pop right out. Anyways, I just love Scentsy because it's not hard to get out. And the vendor wax, I've always dumped it out into the trash can when it's warm, but it's lost its scent, but it's all melted because of the fact that it's really hard to get out of the dishes when it's cold. Yeah, when it's cold. So I don't like to do that because I've always had a bad experience. So I just have always loved Scentsy because I don't have a bad experience. But I had to have the sunscreen lotion smelling wax. I had to try it. Like, not that I want to get addicted to it, but I got one that's, and I like the way the bleach smells in a pool too. So I'm just super curious. So I had to try. I got a thing of Carefree Summer, and it's suntan lotion and swimming pool scent. And I was like, that sounds amazing. And then I got one that's pink sugar crystals because I have Aquilina pink sugar perfume upstairs, and I'm so obsessed. And I wasn't in Scentsy back when they had sugar, so I'm like sad. So I'm gonna try this pink sugar crystals, and hopefully it smells like Aquilina pink sugar. perfume. And then, so I got those, and I did another one. It had pink sugar, Juliana's Lullaby, and warm vanilla sugar. And I miss warm vanilla sugar from Bath and Body Works, but I am so allergic to it. Like, I can't use it. I'll break out in hives. So I miss that. So I was like, that fascinates me. And then I got another one that's Pink Sands and Suntan Lotion scent. And I absolutely love Pink Sands from Yankee Candle. That's one of my favorites. So I'm excited to try that. And then I got another one that's Snuggle Tan Lines and Flip Flops, and it's got copper tone type Hawaiian tropic type tropical elements. So I'm like, that sounds like sunscreen lotion, and I'm super excited. I have to try it. And then I got another one that was fascinating. It was Beach Sage Mint, Copper Tone, and Swimming Pool. I'm like, I have to try that. And then I got another one that's like Carefree Summer. It's suntan lotion and swimming. Oh, I already told you about that one. So I had to try those because I'm just fascinated with like those scents. Well, then they had some candles that I absolutely had to try. Now, some are gifts that I was buying for Christmas, trying to get a head start on Christmas. But, you know, I also got some candles. And they are Harry Potter. And so I also got myself some because I know you guys have heard me talk about my friend Ursula. And she, let's see, my birthday is October 20th. And she passed away October 28th, 2018. And then there's Halloween on the 31st. And then, which I used to really love Halloween. And then her birthday was November 3rd. So that like 2-3 week period is kind of like a little sad for me now. Like, I still always get a little excited about my birthday. I don't mind telling people my age. I'm 46. If the tinsel in my hair didn't give it away. But yeah, so but it's like, gosh, a week after my birthday she died. And then Halloween's just not the same because she still loved to give away Halloween candy. Like, and when we would take the kids trick-or-treating, she would be out there like giving away candy. And she lived on the same block that I did, just around the corner of the block. So it was always fun to take the kids out that way and stop at her house and stuff. So of course my kids are too old to trick-or-treat. My daughter's like 25, my son's almost 18, both born in May. So yeah, so anyways, and then like right after, you know, a week after the 28th there is would have been her birthday. So I always struggle those 2 weeks. So I got myself, Ursula loved Harry Potter. And it was on my list of things to do is to read Harry Potter. But while she was here, I had never gotten around to reading Harry Potter. So I did like Audible books while I was working from home and I was just doing reports and stuff. I made it through in audible.com the whole Harry Potter series, and it made me cry. And I remember at first reading it. I know, like, it's new to me. Like, I just got through reading it and absolutely fell in love with it. And now I know why Ursula loved it so much. Because, you know, in book 1, I thought, oh, Lily is my Ursula. I felt like, you know, there were clues in that book that reminded me of Ursula and why she would reference it. And I needed to go through this series of books and then the movies, and which it annoys me that the movies aren't like the books, but exactly. But because the books are so much better always anyways. But yeah, so at first I thought, oh, Ursula's my Lily. And then I don't want to totally 100% give it away. But then by the end of this, and then for a while I thought, no, Ursula's my Dumbledore. And then That was partway through the book. And then when I got to the end, I was like, no, I think Ursula's my Snape. And I know if you've only watched the movies, you don't understand as much because the books tell more than the movies. So I highly recommend reading the books to understand why I would say that. Because I know he's kind of like the bad guy, you know, throughout the movie or throughout the series. Like for the longest time, you think that Snape is the bad guy. And in some ways he just kind of is, but because of the end of the book, the series, because of that last book, I realized like, no, I think she's, you know, my Snape, my protector. So yeah, so I bought some candles to burn, which I don't normally do candles because I'm like, oh, I don't like all the soot and I don't like the, you know, but I thought I've got to try this like vendor and stuff. So I got for, which you'll see them when they come in, I'll do an unboxing, but I just thought I would explain. So I got for my birthday, I got like a butterbeer one. And then, because I'm super excited, it says frosty mug of butterscotch, cream soda, and crushed toffee toppings. I'm like, oh, that sounds amazing. And then I got Gringotts Vault Wizarding candles is what these are called. Then I got the Snape one, which I was going to burn that candle on her birthday. Or do I want to, I don't know. I might change my mind. But it's got, which I find fascinating, and I'll explain absinthe here in a minute, what their version of absinthe is. But it's absinthe, cardamom, and blue sugar. And I had to explain why I would get like Snape. And he's my favorite character besides Harry Potter. But he's my favorite because I just feel like he was a protector of Harry, and you have to read the book to understand why I would say that. And I just feel like Ursula was always protecting me and looking out for me. So I had to get, I might do that on the 28th, like the day that she died. Excuse me, I have to take a drink. And I'm drinking Rebel golden milk. This one kind of scared me, but it's actually not terrible because I'm like, turmeric. It's good for you, but my throat is dry from talking. So I highly recommend Rebel drinks. You can order them. You can order a box of 12 and have them sent to your house. It's got whole turmeric, ginger, cardamom, coconut milk, and it's like organic. Supports your immunity. So these are amazing. My favorite so far that I've tried, and I got 12 of them. But I had this, my favorite so far is the chocolate reishi mushroom, and it sounds terrible, but it just tastes like chocolate milk. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite. But it says, I'll just tell you really quick in case you want to know. Golden turmeric. Turmeric has been revered for thousands of years as a premier herb from Southeast India. By adding black pepper, we increase turmeric's body harmonizing benefits. So like, I love these so much. But, sorry, I have a tickle. Like, my throat is dry. So, I got butterbeer, which well, it's not like I'll burn the whole candle in a day. So, maybe on her birthday, my birthday, I'll do butterbeer, like, celebratory. And then I got absinthe, or Snape, which has absinthe, cardamom, and blue sugar, which I plan to do, I think, on the date of her passing, her becoming an angel. And then I got, which, wait, really quick, let me explain absinthe, what notes are in that. It's also known as green fairy, and it's a blend of anise, which I love anise, fennel, cinnamon, nutmeg, melissa, how perfect, which that is an essential oil, and green notes. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get this. So I got the Snape, and then I also got, oops, those are just the notes. I got basilisk, which is absinthe, Fuji, apple, and snow fairy, which I thought would be so much fun to do along with the Snape one, like on the date of her passing, or maybe Halloween. Maybe I'll do that one on Halloween. I'll pass out candy. I don't know. We'll see how COVID goes, right? But snow apple, I can tell you what scent that is. They have some fascinating scents in here, I have to say. But I don't want to get stuck in this little rabbit hole of debt that I could get trapped into. And Ashley Nicole in here on Facebook, she is always into these vendor waxes too. And I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that. And then look what I did. Thank you, Etta Harrison, for that Scentsy and lotion. You got me. I had to try it. I forget which one she got, but Snow Fairy is pear, sugar crystals, cotton candy, vanilla, and cherry. Doesn't that sound amazing with the Fuji apple and the absinthe? Oh my gosh, you guys. So I'm excited to try these candles. But I have to save them till October, November, so you'll have to bear with me, and then I'll tell you my review because, well, I'll do a cold sniff, but I'm not burning them, I'm saving them. So I'll let you know when I do. And then I also got, so I got Snape, I got Butterbeer, Basilisk. Oh, and I also got Ravenclaw because my friend Ursula was Ravenclaw. So that one's blue sugar, sugared violets, Earl Grey tea, and books. I love the smell of books, you guys. I thought that sounded absolutely fantastic, and I had to try that. And I thought, ooh, that'll be fun for her birthday. Ravenclaw. I happen to be Hufflepuff. Big surprise there, right? And then I also got Gryffindor, which is like the house, Harry Potter's house. But it sounded so fascinating, I couldn't stand it. And I thought, well, this will be fun for maybe Halloween or my birthday too. I don't know, maybe I'll do that because she loved reading and she loved books. And anyways, so the Gryffindor one is Fireside, Mahogany, and Woolen blankets. And if it smells anything like woolly blankets, like I hear people describe here about the Scentsy woolly blankets, oh, you guys, I had to have it. I had to have it. So I am so excited to try these candles. Like, I haven't done candles in so many years. Like, before I got into Scentsy, I guess it wasn't that long ago. Yeah. So I used to buy Goose Creek because they were really fragrant. Were they soy? I felt like they were cleaner. I did them for when people would do fundraising for their kids, like at work, and I would do the Goose Creek candles. So I really liked those. But I don't know. I just feel like the wax melts from Scentsy are healthier. Especially with the bird and rats and stuff. Although I always dig candles, like, and my animals are fine. I don't know, they're always good to have in case of an emergency too, and with summer coming, and if it storms and stuff, I don't know. But I also got myself another candle for my birthday. Happy birthday to me early, you guys. And I'm not telling which ones I got for gifts, because that's just between me and the gift person. But I also got Sorting Hat, and it's a color changing candle. So this intoxicating blend smells just like breakfast in the Great Hall. Sweet apple cinnamon, pecan waffles, and a rich vanilla syrup. Ooh, that sounds amazing, especially in October, which is my birthday. So I thought, I'm going to do the Sorting Hat, and maybe I'll get my Hufflepuff. But yeah, you could get like with Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, or Slytherin. So I don't know. So I don't know. Hopefully I know, it's just fun to see which color you get, but it says it can take a little bit, like a couple hours for the candle to change the color. I don't know, I thought that was so much fun. I had to do it for my birthday. So yeah, I spoiled myself ridiculously. I should not do that, but, and hopefully I don't fall in love with this. But I am supporting a business, like a small business. So I was like, well, I do like to support small businesses. So, whatever scent I think Etta had, I don't think I could find that exact one. So it's just, with these vendor waxes, I think you get what you get while you can get it, and then it doesn't always come back around. So I was just like, oh my gosh, like I've got to get all these suntan lotion ones and these pink sugar, and yeah, so I had to try those, and then for summertime, and then I had to do, I saw the Harry Potter, and I was like, oh my gosh, like Ursula would have loved. I buy things because I'm like, oh, I would have so bought this for Ursula if she was here. And so I buy it, and I use it, or I wear it, even though it's not normally me. Like I have a sweater I bought that I would have bought her because she would have been so in love with it. I bought it for myself, and I bought from Moonchild Musings. It's a fairly local, up near Buffalo, New York. I'm only like 3.5 hours from Buffalo, but it's even closer to North Collins. So I always like buy from her shop because I like to support small businesses, and my friend Ursula loved moons. Like I told you before, we've gone and taken pictures of the moon together. And so I'm in love with the moon now because she was in love with the moon, which I do. I am a night owl. I could stay up all night. Like I'm not a morning person. I stay up too late, and yeah. I love to stay up at night because it's peaceful, and then the moonlight, and it's just, anyways, comfy and quiet. My bird is in bed by that time. She's not screaming. But when I'm on a video, because I'm not on a video late at night. I act like she does that more often. But anyways, I was just teasing. But yeah, so I got from Moonchild Musings, I think she makes these out of like mops, like the cotton mop heads, but she does like macrame and stuff, and she did like a moon dream catcher, and she makes jewelry and stuff too. So it's got like the moon dream catcher, and it's got like the macrame of the moon hanging down and stuff. It's made out of a cotton mop in a form, and then because she makes jewelry, it's got like this moon inside of the moon. Oh, it's gorgeous. And I was like, oh, it supports her, and she made it. And it reminds me of my friend Ursula, and my friend Ursula used to make dream catchers too. So, and I made her one, and I hung it up in a memorial spot there, at one of her favorite places in Lilydale, New York. And she used to love to go there, and she took me on a trip there. And then they have this fairy garden because my friend Ursula loved fairy gardens and all that stuff. So, and gnomes and all that stuff. So yeah, I made her one, a dream catcher, and it's hanging up there in the fairy garden. And they take it down for the winter, and then they put it back out in their fairy garden. It's just this garden in the woods, and it's got like little gnomes and fairies, and people put all this memorial stuff to people up there. It's really cute. It's really peaceful. Just in the woods, upstate New York. So yeah, so I had to get this because I was like, oh my gosh. And then I would have totally bought these for her, like 100%, and she would have loved it. And so in memory of her, I bought them, and I'm going to use them. And the suntan lotion's just for me and the pink sugar and all that stuff. But for her, it's mostly the hair, which I'm obsessed with Harry Potter now too, because it reminds me so much of her, and I can see it, you guys. I love Jesus. Okay, so don't get hung up. Like I'm not so much into organized religion and stuff. So don't get hung up. I hate to preach, but don't get hung up on magical. You can still love Jesus and like appreciate a story for what it is, but it's really a story about love. It's a story about friendship, loyalty. It's a story about overcoming adversity. It's just you know, fantastic. I love the Twilight books. Well, I didn't like the last one that much, but I did like the Twilight books too, which is like vampires and all that stuff, you know. It doesn't stop me from loving Jesus. I'm not going to hell because I read Harry Potter. I don't, you know. Anyways, I come from a background that's like, Harry Potter. No. You know, but yeah. So I just wanted to, anybody that appreciates Harry Potter, but anybody that's like, oh, you know, just, I'm secure in my relationship with God, and it's okay. And I appreciate the story just for, I appreciate the story for what it's meant to be. Not the wizardry and all that stuff. It's the story of love, and it's the story of, you know, protection and overcoming adversity and loyalty. And I absolutely love it. And I think it's beautiful, and it made me cry. And it's like my favorite book now. It took over MODOK, which is a true story about a boy and his elephant. Highly recommend that book. If you're into reading, it's by Ralph Helfer. He used to train kindness training of animals. So he had come across this story, so he rewrote the story of MODOK. And her, you know, it's just basically this friendship between this boy and this elephant. And elephants are my favorite animal in the whole wide world. I absolutely adore elephants. So mostly African elephants, because I like their big Dumbo ears. I think they're prettier. But this happens to be about an Asian elephant, which you know, they're cute and adorable too. Elephants are elephants, but Asian elephants have smaller ears and freckles, which the African elephants don't. So African elephants are my favorite. But yeah, and I'm just rambling about me. So if y'all logged off by now, I don't blame you. And I just thought I would share, because it was just a small haul, and I thought, well, I'll share, you know, all of that stuff and let you know that I was a bad girl and I went and did a vendor wax thing. Don't hate me. Don't hate on me, because I'm still like obsessed and in love with Scentsy, and I always will be, because I've just had the most amazing experience ever, and I love Scentsy. I just wanted to try, you know, this, and I explained why. And I mean, that's just like a once in a blue moon thing, and I believe in supporting small businesses, and, you know, it's hard. I know, trust me. You know, like, I love when people support me, so I definitely love to spread that, you know, karma, the good karma, and just spread the love, and because you guys are amazing, and I appreciate you so much. And just supporting my YouTube, I'm having so much fun with it, and getting to meet new people and finding these amazing friends. Just like, my customers are amazing, and I appreciate you so much. You have no idea, like, from the bottom of my heart, you have no idea, because I'm having so much fun with this, and it's so healing in my journey with losing my best friend. Like, I've just found it so healing, and I like to share that, even though it makes me vulnerable. I like to share that with you, so that in case someone out there too has lost a friend and is, you know, has struggled with the grieving process, you know that you're not alone. And honestly, like, Scentsy has brought me so much joy, because I absolutely love fragrance, and I love how it makes me feel. It just makes me happy. It makes me happy inside. And the Scentsy community, you guys, like, I absolutely adore Heidi and Orville. I got to talk with them on a Zoom call once, and it blew my mind, because they're just so down to earth, and they're so sweet. And to just be a part of that company with those guys, and with all you sweet Scentsy fans and Scentsy consultants, I'm just so proud to be in such just an awesome family type community. And you know, like, when you lose your best friend, and you know, you tend to feel alone, because, you know, you have your friends, but, you know, and I love my friends, trust me, but, you know, you don't always you like to hang out with your friends, but you don't always tell them like your soul. Does that make sense? You don't always share your soul because, you know, you have some things in common, like whether it's Harry Potter or knitting or cello or, you know, like crafting or whatever it is you have. It's not like, you know, you feel like you can tell them like, I'm depressed today. You know, you feel like you bother like your general friends. But Ursula was like that one person that I felt like I could be like, I'm depressed, and like, you know, and I felt like she knew my soul without me having to explain it. So, and it's just really, really hard, and it's sad, I guess, when you lose that person. Not that I can't do that stuff with Dale. It's just, he's a guy. And sometimes you have to explain things to a guy, like, but with Ursula, it's like my soul sister. It's like and because she's had, you know, a little gifted in the, I don't really want to say psychic. It's not like she went around fortune telling or anything like that. It was more like, I don't know, but she was intuitive. So like she could read you. And I don't mean like in a weird, I don't know, fortune telling way. I just mean psychic way, I guess. But she could just see into you and know you, and she'd be like, what's wrong? And I'd be like, and I remember the one time thinking, do I look like something's wrong? I don't think anything's wrong. Like I must have been coming off like something was wrong. And I guess maybe like I was, you know, but she was just that type of person, be like, do you need me to come over there? Like, I'll be there. Like, she would drop everything. Like, she would leave work and come, like, hang out with me. And not many people are willing to just leave work or come over at 4 o'clock in the morning or, you know, like, anytime you need them, be there. Like, she would literally, like, I would go do vendor shows. And she knew, like, I hated being by myself, and I'm shy and I'm very introverted, which I ramble, and that's part of my discomfort with, I don't know, because I'm so introverted. Sometimes I ramble when I get nervous. So, anyway, she would literally insist upon coming with me. And I was just like, wow, not many people do that, you know? So, and she would come and she'd just hang out with me. So, I don't know. Anyways, long ramble. To those who can relate, thank you. To those who love me anyway, thank you. I don't know. Maybe I'm slightly entertaining, and maybe I'm bored and you logged off. I don't know. But I appreciate all of you. And I just wanted to share, you know, my stuff and share that I went rogue a little bit. Edda, it's all your fault. You had to talk about sunscreen, vendor wax, but yeah. And then I don't know, I just wanted to share about the sale, the summer sale. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be buying everything, so that'll be coming, my club and all that stuff. So thank you, all of my YouTube subscribers and followers. I appreciate you, and my customers, I appreciate you, and thank you. And like and subscribe if you enjoy this content, if you can relate to me, and I don't know if I'm helpful at all. So I appreciate you letting me ramble and talk about that and share. And everyone have a fantastic Saturday. Mine is kind of rainy, sunny, rainy. It's cold, like in the 40s. Like, I don't know. But have a fantastic day, you guys. All right, bye.